everyone, this is Maureen and welcome to My Crochet Story. Today is Friday, August the 16th, and we're here. If Lacey has her way, she's going to be in the video too. And not we, but I'm here to share with you my progress on the Cat's Meow blanket. But I've kind of run into a little hiccup. Yeah, I'll explain that to you here in just a minute. First, let me say thank you to each and every one of you for popping in for just a few moments to see what I have to say about this Cat's Meow blanket. It's my own perspective and the highs and lows I'm having with it. So I do hope that you'll stick around to see what I think. And if this is your first time here, welcome into you as well. I do hope that you will hang out with us as well. Please consider leaving your little thumbprint and taking a few extra moments, go look to see what you might find over on my channel. And if you like something that you see, hit that subscribe button. Then look for the bell with those cute little hugs on the side, because it'll let you know every time I upload some content. So, this Cat's Meow blanket. Now, for those of you who may not know what I am talking about, it is the most darling little pattern, folks. I really like it. It is a GRAPHGAN, blanket. I wish I had a bigger picture to show you, but there she is. Now you can make it two different ways. You can make it using two solids. Of course, very nice complementary colors if you're going to do that way. Or you can do like the tan one there with a very nice variegated. So, I chose a black and a beautiful, beautiful blue shades of a Caron Big Cake. So these are the two that I was going to put together. Now notice I said I was. So these were the two I was going to put together. And I started and stopped, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. And if you were on Froggy's Live with us this evening, you know that I not only ripped it, but I ribbed it all the way out, rolled up what I have used so far, because this is just not giving me the look that I wanted, which I thought would have been just like the brown there on the cat. Well, it's not giving me that, and that's what I have stuck in my head. I want some bright or some pretty shades of blue to give me that exact same look to contrast with the black. And the reason being is because those are some colors that were specifically chosen for the gift that's going to one of my granddaughters. So, as I said, I kept thinking, that it would get better and that I would like it. And no, I didn't. So, I am going to be on the hunt this weekend. I've already told hubby I had to go and do some yarn shopping anyway, because I'm out of a lot of my basic colors, the blues, the greens, the reds, whenever you're just wanting some good solid colors. So I'm out. I'm out of my reds. Just bought enough black for this blanket. I do have some white, but I am totally out of the good old standards, like whether it be Big Twist or Hobby Lobby's basic yarns. I don't have any good green. I don't have any yellow. I don't have any red. I don't have any orange. So I've got to go and get stocked up on that. And I'm going to have to find me something that I like better than this to go with this cat blanket. So that's the first thing. Of course, that's on me. It's not on the pattern itself. That is on me. Now, I will tell you, I know that a lot of folks do not like the knotted half double crochet, so they have reduced it down to just the half double crochet. I love the half knotted half double crochet stitch on there. Number one, it just makes the texture of the blanket very squishy, because you got those two half double crochets joined together. Some of us would call it a half double crochet decrease, where you take two, make them into one stitch. But anyway, it doesn't matter what you call it. It just I love the feel of it. So I didn't have any problem working with that. I did have a little bit of problem with where you wanted to make the color changes so that you stuck pretty well to the graph. Now, there were a couple of rows just starting right off the bat in which I was reading, because you get it in graph form and you also get it in written text, where I couldn't get the stitches to have the required number in between the color changes here. I wasn't getting the correct number of stitches to fall in line, even though I would go and look at the graph and say, well, is it supposed to shift this much? Is it not supposed to shift that much? So I found myself relying more and more on the graph part rather than the written text. It just worked out better for me. But as I've told you many times in the past, I grew up learning to crochet more from graphs and diagrams and charts than I did from the written text. So it's just easier for me to read it, and it makes a little bit more sense to me. But other than that, folks, really, it's a very self-explanatory pattern. There's not that much. All you have to do is know how to chain and the half double crochet, and then, like I said, if you don't want to do the knotted, you can just make the whole blanket out of half double crochets. It doesn't do anything with the count of the stitches. All it changes, it's just the texture of the blanket. But like I said, I so wanted to show you my progress. There are 125 rows, and I've allotted for myself 25 rows a week, which means I should be finished with it in 5 weeks. And once I get finished with it, guys, it is getting wrapped up in a cute little package, and it's going to get shipped off to the parents, and I'm going to tell them that, you know, I'm done. Here's this one gift. You store it until it's time for it to come out. But yeah, I'm disappointed in myself, not the pattern, but in myself, because I had this one vision in my head and I did not buy the correct yarn, you know, to give me that vision that I'm looking for. So lesson learned. Yeah, it just means Maureen is going to have to do more in-store shopping and not online button clicking shopping. You know what I mean? So anyways, I will have something to show you next week, I promise, because I am going to go find my yarn this weekend that's going to give me that picture that I have in my mind. So anyway, yeah, lesson learned. You know, when you have a vision in mind, make sure that you get the yarn you want instead of settling and trying to make it work. Because you know, when you try to make it work and it's not giving to you what you want, you're not ever going to be happy with it. And that's the way I feel. And especially since this is going to be for a gift, I definitely want to make it look nice. Look what I have envisioned. So that's all I have for you today. I do hope that you will stay tuned to catch up on my progress on this blanket, because I am going to get it done. So thank you again so much for stopping in. I do hope that you have a great evening and a wonderful start to your weekend. Please remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light that they're waiting to see. I love you guys, and thank you again for being here. Bye.